But it's never over till it's over. There's one thing that I've learned in Hearthstone. You can't really predict what happens all the time. You can have expectations. You can be immensely favored, but I've seen people be up 3-0 and still lose 4 games in a row. So this is not over for Pavel. He has to continue to be focused, and that's not a good start to his opening hand here. Malygos and Arcane Giant with no sign of ramp. Hoej, in the meantime, can just kind of bide his time. And the Control Warrior tends to be pretty good against the Malygos Druid because you can, once again, run the Malygos out of legitimate threats and then just win the game through tanking up.
Yeah. And like you talked about, with Conquest, sweeps and comebacks are much more likely than other formats because you can isolate a deck. Conquest is a format where you can target one specific deck in your opponent's lineup. Maybe not so much in best of 7, but usually you can isolate that deck and either choose your best matchups against it or isolate that deck and that one being the one you're targeting specifically. And knowing that a lot of players are going to be Druid, maybe that's where strategy coming in. But
okay,
Pavel's going to be very happy to pick up ramp or, if not ramp, something to play on this turn. He can roll into Emperor Thorsan if he so chooses.
Yes, and in fact, I feel like that is his only option here. Well, I guess he could also remove through Feral Rage, but Emperor Thorsan... Oh, actually, hold on. Okay, I'm trying to think about the Innervate opportunities if he holds on for one more turn, but it just wouldn't do anything. So you play Emperor Thorsan. Yeah, you don't discount the Moonfires or the Innervates, but who knows? Maybe Malygos next turn when you Innervate him can also be really strong if you pick up Living Roots. I mean, maybe it's one of those matchups where you just have to try and do something aggressive because it's kind of a bad matchup.
He does get the reductions early on, which means that'll open up a lot of opportunities for him later, but all this stuff that's in his hand is stuff that he's not going to be playing for a long time, unless he's taking a huge risk by playing Malygos onto the board early and potentially giving up one of his only win conditions, or his only win condition. Then he needs to draw into Nourishes, he needs to draw into more threats, and the deck is sort of lacking threats. But there's that one interesting little decision that Pavel decided to make with this Druid deck that not many other Druids decided to make.
Yeah, we saw in the opening mulligans. He has 2 Dark Arakoas, and he's not playing Cthulhu Druid. Doesn't have Cthulhu in his deck list. He just plays it because the 6 mana, 5/7 Taunt body is still really beefy, and it's much faster than the Ancient of War because people feel like, yeah, it's only 1 mana difference. But don't forget, things like Mire Keeper and the way you kind of ramp off of Wild Growths evenly makes it so that way if you hit into turn 6 and you have a Taunt, it's much more common to see. By the way, we are seeing that Malygos double Moonfire Living Roots play that I suggested if he drew it. And that is 19 damage to the face. And he's just going all in, essentially, on this.
He's going to put him at 4.
5.
5. Sorry, I thought that was going to be 11. He's going to put him at
Close
5.
enough. Ran into the nearest 4.
He's going to put him less than 10.
Hoej is in an awkward position where he has to remove his Malygos, but also fear for his life total. And if Pavel picks up any kind of damage source, like the swipe or perhaps another Feral Rage, he can end the game.
So Hoy's only way to survive here is to Ravaging Ghoul, execute Armor Up. He could Armor Up, Shield Slam, and execute, but then he doesn't really deal with the Arcane Giant that comes out next turn. Now, he can't know that, but he has to think like, wow, if he went through all those spells to face, does he have the damage to back this up in his hand? There's a lot of spells that deal 4 damage plus 1 from the hero power that would kill him next turn if he didn't go above 5 this turn.
That was a turn 6 19 damage combo. I don't even know how to respond. I definitely feel like executing would be appropriate, but then you can't develop a threat behind it.
Oh no, he doesn't have to play the Ravage Ghoul, that's right, because he has the minion on the board. So
he's just going to pass. Pavel can draw a lot of cards here to kill his opponent, raging from the 2nd Living Roots to another Feral Rage to swipe. Okay, so choosing to just play Feral Rage, get aggressive, because he knows he wants to use it to end the game anyways. I actually really like this play, too. A lot of people probably save the Feral Rage, but it makes sense because you're not going to save Feral Rage for defense. You're definitely going to try to be aggressive against your opponent.
Well, he doesn't... He has to Ravage a Ghoul, Coin Brawl?
Oh, man.
Is that his only way to survive?
I think that's his
win a
only way to
50-50 and then still be at 3 even if he wins?
I think so, and if Hoej is not able to take out this giant with Brawl, that will be it. And Control Warrior excels at single target removal, but they need time. No armor to use Shield Slam. No shield block to help fish for stuff. No big game hunter to be seen.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. No coin play into Grommash could save him. So let's see where this Brawl lands for tournaments, for the tournament life. What's gonna happen, TJ?
Oh, jeez. I'm stressed. Imagine Hoy's position right now. He's out of the, oh, it is ravaging a one, but he's still 3 health.
But Nourish, oh man, Innervate doesn't really matter. He just needs to draw any of those cards.
Let's see,
Raven Idol gives him more outs, 2 outs.
Oh my goodness.
10% chance to land on any spell he wants, but there's a lot of removal damage. You gotta be trolling me.
Another Nourish. I mean, he's still second Raven Idol. That second Raven Idol could pick up Swipe, Living Roots.
Yeah, but let's wait for the second Raven Idol.
Okay.
Still looking for a spell. Can I get 3 damage, please, on the board? There it is! We have ourselves another semifinalist. Pavel's going to end Hoy's run here. And a job well